Tips and tricks to elongate petite women. Hi girls. Welcome everyone. I'm Rosanna Lamies, and in today's video, I'm going to share several golden tips to help petite women look taller. And one of those tips is about hairstyles, which I'll talk about at the end of the video. In fact, I came with a special hairstyle for this video, which is a very modern look, the half bun. So go ahead and subscribe, leave your like, and stay until the end of this video so you don't miss any tips. So let's start with the first tip. The first tip is to wear monochromatic outfits. With an outfit all in the same color, you'll create a vertical line, giving the impression of a longer body, which will make you look much taller. And the monochromatic look I'm talking about is choosing your top, like a blouse, for example, in the same color as your bottom piece. Those pieces that basically look like a matching set. Single color outfits really work wonders for shorter women. If you're a petite woman and really want to look taller, invest in this trend. The second tip is to go for scarves, shawls, and wraps now in the winter, since it's the perfect season to wear these kinds of accessories. These accessories are super powerful and extremely important in the wardrobe of shorter women, especially those who like to look well-dressed and put together. It's a great item to invest in and will also make you look more elongated. You should wear these accessories with the ends hanging straight down in front of your outfit. If you don't like it and think it's not your style, or if you're not used to wearing it, take a look at the photos I'm showing and try wearing it just once so you can see that, besides being elegant and giving off the vibe of a wealthy, very sophisticated woman, you really will look taller. The third tip is to invest in pointed toe shoes like slingbacks, pointed toe flats, or pumps, which will make you look more elongated. When the shoe shows the top of your foot, it creates a sense of continuity, giving the visual impression that you are longer, taller, and have longer legs. The fourth tip is to always tuck your shirt into your shorts, skirt, or pants as much as possible. I know there are people who don't like to tuck their entire shirt in, but it's also a tip for looking more put together. Wearing an outfit with your shirt untucked is one thing, but it's a whole different look when you tuck your shirt in. If you can't tuck the whole shirt in, at least tuck in the front and leave just the back out, and you'll already have a much more elongated look. And you can also use the knotting trick if you want to give off a more relaxed vibe. You can tie a knot, especially with t-shirts, instead of leaving them loose on the outside, which will automatically shorten your upper body and make your legs look longer, giving you a more elongated and modern look. And you can also go for short jackets, cropped blazers, and shorter denim or twill jackets, which are also great for helping to elongate your silhouette. And for the fifth tip, let's talk about the midi skirt. Shorter women can definitely wear midi skirts, but the ideal length is just below the knee, whether it's for pleated skirts or straight or A-line cuts. Because with this length, you'll show off a good amount of leg. It will make you look more elongated, giving the impression that you're taller. But if you don't like that length, you can wear it a bit lower, right near the ankle, about 2 fingers above the ankle, which will make for a longer midi skirt. And you can still wear it with all kinds of heels, leaving the top of your foot exposed to give the appearance of longer legs, which will make you look taller and give you a really stylish look. And for the sixth tip, I brought here a really interesting accessory, very modern, that has the power to elongate your silhouette, which is the long necklace. When you add this longer necklace, it creates a vertical line because of its length. This vertical line makes your silhouette look longer, making you appear taller. This type of necklace is very chic and can be worn both in summer and winter with blouses, with outfits featuring blazers, and even with a basic plain top. It looks absolutely gorgeous. For the seventh tip, invest in outfits with stripes. Vertical stripes have the power to elongate your silhouette. So go for outfits with vertical stripes, such as jumpsuits, pants, blazers, and shirts for a really elegant look. For the eighth tip, let's talk about nude-colored shoes. These nude shoes should really match your skin tone. That way they'll help elongate your silhouette, especially if they're the kind with a thick strap over the foot, like those strappy sandals that are just gorgeous. And if you want to switch up your shoes so you're not always wearing nudes, you can also match the color of your shoes to the color of your bottoms, which will not only elongate your figure, but also give you a really interesting look. The ninth tip is to push up the sleeves of your shirts and jackets. If you're going to wear a shirt that goes all the way to the wrist or a blazer, for example, you can push up the sleeves a bit. You can use a hair tie, like the ones for tying your hair, to hold up the sleeve of the blazer, for example. This is a really great trick for shorter women because it shows more skin. If you let the sleeve cover your hand, it will make your arm look shorter. So push the sleeve up a bit more and show a little more skin, which will make your arm look longer. And with shirts, you can get the same effect by rolling up the sleeves, making it look like a half sleeve, which gives a super modern look. The 10th tip is V-neck lines. V-neck lines flatter shorter women because they draw attention to the center of the body. It elongates the neck and gives the impression that you're taller and more slender. So it could be a wrap blouse, a V-neck t-shirt, or a tank top with a V-neck line. These are all super flattering for shorter women. And the 11th tip is to wear a shorter skirt, about 3 to 4 fingers above the knee. You need to show a bit of leg. I know some women are a bit hesitant to wear a shorter skirt, but if you like it, you can totally wear it with confidence. This skirt style is great for making shorter women look taller. You can pair it with a blazer, just like the model you see here in the photo. With this gorgeous, super modern plaid blazer and the slightly shorter, high-waisted skirt. It turned out to be a perfect look, which really elongated her silhouette because she left her legs quite exposed. And you can also wear amazing outfits with shorter dresses and leather or tailor shorts, which will give your legs more length and create the visual impression that you're much taller. The 12th tip I brought is a jumpsuit, which is a one-piece garment. If you're not a big fan of monochromatic sets, you can go for a jumpsuit instead. Because it's all one color, it creates a long vertical line, giving the visual impression that you're even taller. You can choose a straight leg or wide leg, pantaloona style, which is a trend that's really popular right now. The jumpsuit is a great piece to invest in because besides elongating your silhouette, it's an extremely elegant garment that fits really well and makes a woman look very sophisticated. The 13th tip is high-waisted pants, which can be wide leg, straight, or wide leg, pantaloona styles. You should choose the pants that you identify with the most, preferably high-waisted, and make sure the hem is the right length. It should sit right on top of your instep, just showing the tip of your shoe, which can be either a low heel or a high heel. That's the ideal length. They shouldn't be too short or dragging on the ground. This style of pants is very flattering for shorter women because it creates the optical illusion of longer legs and also makes you look very elegant. And for the 14th tip, I've brought 3 hairstyle tricks that are great for elongating and making shorter women look much taller. For trick number 1, I've brought these models who are wearing the same hairstyle as I am. They left the ends of their hair loose, but did a half-up high bun using only the top part of their hair. This is a wonderful hairstyle that adds more style and makes a woman look very modern. It's a trick that works for both long and not so long hair, and besides adding height, it makes you look super stylish and gives off that vibe of a woman with more personality and a very modern look. So go ahead and make the most of this amazing trick. Trick number 2 is the high ponytail, which is a great trick for shorter women to use, especially for everyday wear and casual outings. It's a hairstyle that makes a woman look really beautiful, and because it's done right at the top of the head, it gives the optical illusion of being much taller and also creates a very chic look. And the last trick, which is number 3, is to do a high bun. I brought some photos for you to get inspired, and one of them is of this model who did a really high bun. And she wore this blue blouse with a wrap v-neck, paired with this earth tone skirt, plus boots in the same color as the blouse, which not only made for a super stylish look, but also made her look much taller and absolutely gorgeous. Ladies, and before I finish this video, I'm going to give you one more extra tip, which is about nude colors. Each of us has our own shade of nude, so you'll notice that the nude palette ranges from a very light pinkish nude for fairer, pink toned skin, all the way to more brownish nudes. So it really depends on your skin tone. Notice that in styling tricks, the nude should blend into your skin to create a more elongated look. So ladies, did you like the tips? And if you know any more tips for petite women, leave a comment down below. I'll be reading all of them. And while you're at it, give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos from the channel.